or shit, get you some words together to do this.
That's
Shit.
what you say about Bartel. Remember, this is the same thing,
Bro.
huh? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, folks. We're live here at what we call all things hip hop. Yeah. So tonight's subject is going to be Rakim versus Nas, and I will be giving the floor over for analysis to our hip hop analyst, Big Just the Real, for the floor. Then I'm gonna have comments, etc. Okay, Big Just the Real. I don't know what it is. Some people seem to think you're a hater. I don't necessarily think you're a hater. You know, I seem to love you. I've been knowing you forever. And by the way, I'm Black Magic. I'm the moderator here at All Things Hip Hop and a great friend of this guy here. You know, I love him. I don't know if he's a hater, but he's been hating on a guy who some call the God MC, some calls him Kid Wizard. His name's Rakim. He comes from Long Island. Maybe hate because of that. I don't know. But what is the deal when it comes to you and this Rakim guy? Do you think he's better than Nas? Do you give him a fair chance? Do you know what he's done in hip hop? Do you know what the people are saying? Give us something. Let's come on. Big Just the Real. We want to hear. The people want to know.
Yeah, well, to me, Rakim is overrated. He has made some good music, but right now, in the last 20 years, I can't say he's made no good. Nothing I want to listen to. The shit is boring. You know what I mean? The subject matter might be about whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking that, but I'm saying quality of song. He not making me feel shit. And it's not as better than him. I think he's better than him. Way better than him. I think his album's better than his albums, all that shit. So I didn't answer the question, bro.
Okay. Well, if I had the choice, I would particularly abstain from this argument, you know, and try to save face and keep my credibility personally as Black Magic, right? The hip hop.
Well, let me hold up. Let me. I want to really be clear about this, man. Rakim is a good artist. I don't want to offend people like and say that he because the shit that's coming on right now is terrible, but he's not making that stuff that I want to really hear.
Next one if you want to.
You know,
But
so,
if we go,
I mean, I don't mean to be offensive, but the brother's played out to me, man. Right?
Oh, okay. Well, now he's just okay. He says Rakim's played out.
I'm saying to me, I'm not
right. And the people are not disputing what you're saying. I hear you. I don't seem to understand, you know, necessarily what played out means. So maybe you can explain to the people whatever played out means. However, some call this guy the God MC. Some call him Rakim Allah. When he dropped the 18th letter, some were fiending like dogs waiting for a steak.
Can I ask you something, brother?
When he came to the game. So what do you feel? Tell the people want to know. I'm just here for the people. Black Magic, the hip hop moderator, is here to ask questions for the people. So I want to know on behalf of the people.
Do you presently, Black Magic, pump any Rakim music right now?
Yeah, I do the 18th letter from time to time. The master here to there, because I like those songs.
Within a year, how many times is you pumping that album? Within 1 year?
Very sparingly. You are 100% right. If you are leaning towards, he's not in heavy rotation. He's not necessarily in heavy rotation, but Rakim, Kid Wizard, Allah, the God with a small G of hip hop.
That's cool. Yeah, he's that.
Is going to get played yearly if I'm breathing. So Big Just the Real, we want to really understand, is it because he's from Long Island and he's not from Queensbridge or Queens?
What the fuck do I care? Like, oh, he ain't from Queensbridge.
You like a lot of Queens MCs, I have evidence. You like Capone and Noriega?
Nah.
You like Screwball?
Man, you just saying.
You like A Tribe Called Quest?
There's certain people
you hear on.
I like
the people are the jury.
I like motherfuckers from the north, Midwest, all that shit. So that ain't true.
Well, I'm talking about from the New York state of mind standpoint and vantage point, brother. Could you explain that piece to the people?
Explain what?
The New York MCs, we're from Buffalo, New York. People out there who support all things hip hop. No, we're from 716. The rough, gritty, which I call Ruffalo. We're New Yorkers.
True.
With New York states of mind.
True.
Don't ever get it twisted, people.
My point, what you asked me, some of them niggas make some really good fucking music. And I mean, there's a lot of New York niggas that make good music, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of fucking...
Do you have a preference on your New York rappers is what I'm asking you to be specific, brother.
Really, not really. What the fuck is that? Like, what preference? This motherfucker makes something hot. It's hot.
Listen, Nas is from Queens. Run DMC is one of your favorite rap groups. They're from Queens.
Man, right now, Run DMC ain't... I mean, I respect them. Like I said, them niggas got to go on a pedestal. Okay, they did. As far as relevant right now to me, listening to some shit, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, man. I tried to listen to one of the brother albums. The shit was to me, the shit was weak. I mean, the beat selection wasn't on point for me. Now, verbiage or whatever, he's the God MC and all of that. That's cool. I respect that, but man, come on, man. I'm not buying no more of his music. I am not even streaming none of his music. I might occasionally want to see an old video or hear an old song from time to time, but for the most part, and I might still check out his new shit just because I'd be like, I want to see what he's doing now. And this is what I get from the last album, whatever that shit was. I forgot what it's called, the Seventh Seal, I think it was.
Yeah, the Seventh Seal came out. And I don't have the date, but you're right. The Seventh Seal was his last album.
Man, to me,
I just listed pretty much his most historic in my book, and I wanted to get the floor to you. But you never answered. What is your favorite borough specifically that you prefer as far as New York? Listen, I know you like some Brooklyn MCs. I have evidence. I know you like some Harlem MCs. I have evidence. You like guys from the Bronx. Do you like people from Brooklyn? I'm sorry. He's really from Long Island, people. Rakim's from Long Island. He's told you that. Wyandanch. So which borough is it? I mean, you stack the deck stack.
That don't even mean shit to me. Like, what borough? Shit, that niggas from the East Coast. I mean, like, that's what it is. I listen to whoever's hot. You know what I'm saying? Niggas,
so Rakim is... Are you saying Rakim is no longer hot?
To me, he's not making nothing I want to hear. Nothing he's doing is making me feel like, yo, oh shit, that's the shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. I mean, shit. I mean, you respect the brother for what he done. Yeah, he done put it down. Yeah, he got held up for it in court and all of that. Pom-poms and all of that. But at the end of the day, I don't think he's making that. The whole debate was supposed to be him against Nas. Do I think he's better than him? He makes way better songs. That's the truth. Hey, let me get a few.
Whose feet smell like that? Go change them socks. Go. Your feet stink. Go.
Yeah.
Shit. Who else is? Nobody else got their fucking sneakers on.
Let me give you something.
Yeah, this is how we do, man. We keep it real over here. You know, we don't do intermissions. You know what I mean? It's like a visual interlude. You know, thanks for my brisk. I'm drinking a little brisk now. You know what I mean?
Let me get some bags. Hold on, buddy. Give me them bags.
Thank you. Okay, but let me make something clear. Long Island is not a borough. Long Island is not a borough. So maybe he's not being specific on or understanding clearly what I'm saying. So let me backtrack. I have evidence to prove that you listen to a lot of people from, say, Staten Island, which is a borough. You're a big-time Wu-Tang head. You're a big Wu-Tang fiend, and I love Wu-Tang too. Now, big up to the Wu. Yo, if I could do a beat for y'all, you know I love it. You know this brother here go tell you on the floor. If I could interview one of you brothers, I love it. It'll be an honor. Big up to the Wu-Tang. But I'm trying to figure out what is it about the Dr. J per se of hip hop, Rakim, the legend that he just can't wrap his mind around to embrace. I mean, you know, I know Nas sold 25 million records. I love Nas. I'm one of the biggest Nas's fans. You know what I mean? That's what's up. Big up to Nas. QB You know what I mean? To 716, it's New York state of mind. Don't ever get it twisted, people. Wiz Khalifa, big up for bringing bring the PA up for bringing PA Buffalo. We coming. People, we blasting. Yo, wear your vest. Don't get it twisted. So I'm just saying, big up, enough respect, pay homage to what's real. Nas, you do to a large degree, but I want to know why he just can't wrap around the fact that Rakim has done something in this thing that we love.
I'm not saying he didn't. I said he did. He's you know, he did his thing. But as far as relevant right now, no, in a 365-day cycle, you listening to more Nas, and I'm talking about you, Black Magic. You gonna listen to more Nas than you gonna listen to Rakim.
True.
Okay, so it ain't no debate.
Nas is one of my contemporaries. It's like KRS-One and Chuck D. Those guys raised and fed me. They wasn't spiritual manna, but there was a form of it. Nas came up. I was 19. He was 20. I was 20. He was 21. I was doing things. He was doing things. It was similar. I could understand his story. Big up the Cormega. I didn't live the Cormega life, the Capone, and all that bang bang and all the real thing. You know what I'm saying? But we talking. This is we keep this alive. It's 716. This all things hip hop. I see one of our people in the audience gave me an eye stare, and I just wanted to address some people. We keeps it real.
Can I say something to you?
Let's go.
Let me ask you a question.
Out of here.
And I do listen to Nas more, to be clear again, if you go back, people. And don't forget to leave comments, too. Leave comments.
Definitely
and don't forget to know that you can reach us at blackbullbegod@outlook.com and blackmagic777@gmail.com. All day, a day. Hip-hop in the blood. Let's go.
Hey, well,
Out of here.
I mean, listen. Because we're going to move you on beyond.
Nas and Rakim and go. You want to go further?
It's not
You want to kill that noise?
not
You want
really
to table that?
Sweetie, I got you the strawberry.
Maybe he understands that Nas is a legend now. He's like a Kobe to a Jordan.
Songs, do he make better songs? I'm asking your opinion now.
Does he make better songs?
Yes.
Nas, yeah, he may be the best, actually, in my opinion, personally. But I didn't want to be subjective, obviously. So again, like a minority whip, I'm speaking for the people, and I want to glean from your intellectual hip-hop, analytical mind, and I know you got it deep inside you. I just want you to be fair and impartial and real, like your name. Aren't you Big Just the Real? Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Been real. I said what I said. Sure.
Okay.
We know that's the truth.
So I guess we all know that he hasn't said why. Okay, songs. He's asking me. Yeah, Nas has a longer tenure of making more consistent and great songs. He has his own record label now. People, enough respect to Mass Appeal Records. Nas is a power broker. Nas is doing his thing. Nas is pushing buttons.
We ain't even talking about his
songs. He's always there was a break in Rakim's ability. He was making great songs. Don't Sweat the Technique, The Ghetto, Paid in Full, My Melody. He made great songs. He's a legend. Some call him Kid Wizard, remember. However, Nas does have a longer history of making great songs. So I will give you that.
You said first 3 albums from both of them.
Both of them have about equal. That's a great question. Both of them.
Name Rakim first 3 albums.
Well, clearly Paid in Full, historically speaking, through research, you'll find people come out in 1987, Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em 1990, Don't Sweat the Technique in 1992. Yeah, the guy, he left Wyandanch, Long Island, he went to Brooklyn. He created some sort of mystique with Eric B. I don't know what the thing went down. He's one of my pioneers. He's a hip-hop OG. So I'm asking you, for fairness, this guy, he was like a Nat Turner in hip-hop at a time when hip-hop was facing forces. You had the Don't Sweat the Technique, yeah, but you had the Fight the Power movement. You had these pro-black groups, enough respect to KRS-One, and the Heal Yourself movement, self-destruction movement, Hip hop has been under attack. Remember Maxine Waters? Oh, I'm sorry. Remember certain political figures and their opinions, Mr. O'Reilly, William, and certain people, and the attacks that Luke Skywalker and them made. Hip hop has been under attack since its inception. Big Just the Real. Did you know that?
Yeah. Again, we know I'm a hip hop head, so. But all in all,
I don't know if the people know who you are. I don't know if the people know who we are. I'm Black Magic. This is mysticism, never criticism. It's just realism. Let's put the whip on it and let's let it go. Flafera.
I mean, shit, you still ask me some things.
That's beautiful. Okay, so I know you really can't prove that Nas to everybody is better than Rakim. So you wanted tonight's subject, and I concurred.
It's the truth, though, man.
I love Nas. I love Rakim. They both had their places. Like saying, I love Dr. J. I love Kobe Bryant. I love Jordan. I still love them all. They were very, very important for hip hop.
His grandmother got $50 of him, and she don't want to give it back. You need to get that.
So now, so I guess we can kill that and move on. I will say, hey, to all our followers, I want to tell you today's hip hop birthdays of today, April 10th, is MC, producer, actor, DJ, and member of historic hip hop group, A Tribe Called Quest. Hampton's in the house, guys. We call him the hip hop mercenary. He's here. A Tribe Called Quest. Kamal, what's his name? Is that his name, Hemp? Yeah. Q-Tip, formerly known as Q-Tip. His birthday's today. And also, from Queens, maybe this was a setup. I don't know, but this guy, MC, producer, and member of All Pro Hip Hop Group, Beatnut Psycho Les, April 10th. Just let me. What do you feel about that, Big Just? Let us know what you feel about Psycho Les. Let the people know what you feel about Q-Tip. And y'all can get comments, because we want to know what y'all feel. I know what's going on. I love him. But this guy here, he's one of the guys who could talk all night long like Lionel Richie about this hip-hop stuff, and he got critiques and criticism, and I can't deal with it. I need the people. Help me, people. Let's see what's going on. Give me your critiques. Give us, and he's fair with that. He's up for constructive criticism, aren't you, Big Just?
Yeah.
Okay. Hit us up on YouTube. Hit us up an email. Let's go. What do you feel about these guys? They're both from Queens, too. Did you know that?
I was a fan of the Beatnuts, some of the material. So he alright as a rapper and a producer. The Beatnuts made pretty good music. I like Juju more as a rapper. He's been around since like '92. The Rain of the Check shit. That was like an EP and shit. You know that shit?
Of course. You know, it's classic EP.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, big up to the Beatnuts.
Yeah,
Grayson and Jason, don't forget Grayson and Jason, hip hop supporters. You know, Beatnuts went further than them, but yeah, Grayson and Jason, big up to y'all too, wherever y'all are. Hopefully y'all alive and healthy. Hip hop, people are dying. Fife just died. Don't forget, people. Fife Dog just died. You know, moment of silence for Fife Dog. You know, historic group. Tribe Called Quest. His comrade's birthday's today, but he passed not too long, I think a couple weeks ago. This is ironic and mystical, people. What do you feel about Fife Dog and his impact in hip hop? Okay, well, go ahead. You didn't have that floor on that. Go ahead. You didn't cover that. Go ahead and cover it.
Cool. You know, I like Tribe Called Quest, but really, Q-Tip cool. He's just a good artist. I mean, like, I respect his work on the Tribe Called Quest. Some of his solo shit, I don't really be rocking with none of that shit.
What about Vibrant Thing, which was a smash hit? I think it was platinum. If we go look it up, I think Vibrant, and I think I seen you dance to Vibrant Thing actually at one cookout. Can you refresh my memory, Big Just the Real? You were a dancer at the YMCA parties. You indulge in that part of the hip hop culture. Dance. You said when you moved to Baltimore you were breakdancing, which I don't believe. KRS is breakdancing. I think you said it is part of hip hop, but I don't think he was a hip hop breakdancer. He told me he could up rock or tick. He didn't know about really. I introduced ticking to him the other day.
Now you're gonna tell a bold-faced lie.
Well, you hadn't talked about ticking. You
Man,
talked about
you
doing
asked me
up
some
rock.
other shit, man. You talking to me about fucking Q-tip. Q-tip good. That's what we talking about. We sticking to the script.
Yeah, please. Because you're going off on eating your nuts or whatever you're doing. People
No.
notice he loves nuts. Peanuts are healthy, I guess, for the heart. He's cracking them. He loves them. Just notice. So I'm just trying to make sure we're elaborate on his Queens relevancy, or is it Brooklyn, or is it Long Island? You know, we
No.
freaking want to know. I want to say the other word. What? Please let us know.
I mean, you keep talking.
No, you eat nuts.
I can eat
And I don't
good
mean
fuck.
it. I don't mean it in the literal way. Yeah, I mean it in the literal way. So come on, let us know. Are you gonna? Because if we're gonna,
What is the question you asking me?
first of all, listen. The notes are right here, and you know they're here. Either okay, if we're gonna move on from the Nas Rakim beef, okay, as far as who's better, whatever, we can kill that noise, as someone said. I think from Queens. Hampton, did you say his name was MC Shan? Oh yeah, okay. I think he said kill that noise. So if you go back and do your studies on our film. Listen, the people just don't beat me up. I'm getting a little nervous here. You know, there's a lot of violence in hip hop too. We're trying to kill that noise too. And I feel a little nervous. I don't know if I should call security. Where's your secretary? You know, I come here to do all things hip hop and I feel threatened now. If I can resume back, do you know what I note here? You're trying to jump on my mind. I'm getting confused.
Bro.
If Nas is better in your opinion, okay, I feel you. I just want the people to just chime in.
That's the thing. That's the comments we want y'all to leave. Like, what y'all think? You know?
Don't beat me up. If he do something, man, just please protect me, man.
What y'all?
This
what
guy
y'all
here is a
think?
villain.
What y'all think?
Yeah, we're really taking the poll. These guys are eating my
I might go as far as
saltines.
even say this though, brother.
What, you do?
Black Magic.
Yes, I'm here.
Let me say this. On some real shit, I might even go as far as to say this. Fucking son,
Well, I'm here.
respect the dick. Got a better body of work than the God MC.
Shaolin, Allen, hip hop's at its finest. When you mention the Wu-Tang, you already know. Hair-raising experience in the sense that those guys revolutionized hip hop. And INS has been
individual.
Rebel INS at the origin. This is, hey, I feel threatened again. Rebel INS is, for a fact, people, one of the illest MCs in the game. He is. And guess what? I found out recently that his body of work is pretty much pristine. And yes, big up Czarface, spelled with a Z for those who really be honest with yourselves. You know, I didn't know. A CZ is what I'm trying to say, man. I told you I fear for my life sometimes when I'm around you, man. I'm just being honest.
Hey, sweetheart, let me get a cigarette. But shit, I'll just do something at you. I'm just saying. Do
So
you
what you
agree?
do?
Do you agree?
Let me ask me again. Hampton was telling me something. He was taking my crackers.
Do you
Come on.
agree? Do you agree that Rakim? I mean,
I just said INS has a pristine. I'm coming to find out. You keep having your attention diverted. The hip hop community can't keep waiting on you to eat nuts and smoke cigarettes. Listen, if you're gonna ask me about INS, I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I know whence he came. He came from Shaolin. He came from the Wu-Tang. He came from Cream, Protection Neck, and those things like that. And yes, he went on. He has a stellar career. He does. And if the people go look, they can find him venturing with and aligning with Czar. CZAR face. If you let me enunciate and articulate for the people, man. I'm just trying to, listen, we gonna do this, bro. You know? Money and Violence style. I know we both love Money and Violence. You know what I mean? We getting in what we fit in, man. The people gonna know that. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta make me feel threatened, though, man. That's all I'm saying, man. We just repping hip hop, bro. It ain't about that violence. Tupac and Biggie, man. You know what I mean? It woke me up to some things, man. I'm just asking you, man. You always talk about Nas Rakim, and I feel you love the Queen's head, so notice. You know, Psycho, Les, and Q-Tip, they're from Queens, their birthdays are today. You know, you told me to tell the truth, I'm saying what it is.
I just
Come on.
asked you plain out.
INS, I don't want to say he's better. I don't want to say no one's better than the KRSs of the world. No one's better than the Rakims and Big Daddies or Chuck D's of the world, in the sense that those guys solidified their legacies. Maybe like Gerald L. Higgs will say, Ric Flair did. Yeah, you have your John Cena's. Yeah, you have your stunning Steve Austin's. Yeah, you have your Big Papa Pumps, Big Just the Real.
On some real shit, Rakim came in a golden era. This is my opinion, though, but this is really how I feel. Came in a golden era. Yes, he had a great flow. Lyrically, he touched us, but the shit is pretty much over. Now, Rakim may be 46 or 47. Inspector Deck is every bit of 45. So, they in the same age realm, all that shit. And he got more albums than him.
Hip hop community. This is why I'm big on the hip hop.
Gail Sayers got voted into the Hall of Fame.
Hold on, this is point of order.
Right?
Point of order. There was an era made, people. At all things hip hop, we like to be accurate. And I love Big Just the Real, but clearly, Jay-Z and Rakim are around the same age. If the little hip hop junkies go do their research, I think Rakim was born in 68 or 69, off the cuff. So he's not 45 or 46. He's approaching the 50 border in milestone. He's a legend, an OG, like the Rakim, like I said,
I'm pretty sure
KRS and those guys.
I think Jason Hunter is 45. If I'm not mistaken, he's 45.
Who's Jason Hunter?
Inspector Deck.
He's probably roughly 3-4 years. Okay, you're making an age reference.
He's probably roughly 2 years younger than the brother.
No, you got to go do your research. We can come back in part 2 with the details on that. This is more, a lot of times, impromptu and real. This is Big Just the Real I'm rolling with, people. You got to remember, we do a lot of things live. We're rolling on the information age, man, and we've been doing this, man, with American Communications Network, Primerica. This is what we do. But we're hip-hop babies. And this guy has critiques and analyses that stimulate my mind, man, and it blows me away. It's like a drug. So I just want the people to help me, man. Comment, people.
Definitely comment, man. What y'all think? And I ain't hating on the God MC. He had his time or whatever. He had, to me, one album, but you know, I'm really not. I just want y'all to comment on that. Like, you know, Rakim, yeah, he out there. KRS still in the ring though. KRS gonna make this. Underground hits. I mean, I can respect Rakim. Cool G Rap actually still making underground hits. When you hear something like the shit he got with Necro and all that, lyrically and beat wise, the shit be better. Some of them niggas be just living off they name. Like they say, old niggas in the hood. Old ass nigga, like, damn, this nigga, you washed up now, bro. You know, I ain't saying Rakim washed up because he probably living good, eating good, doing what the fuck he want to do. But musically, I think he like Roy Jones. Man, sit on down, bro.
You're a bold guy, man.
I mean,
you know,
to me, I'm not buying or probably really streaming too much of the brother stuff no more, man. I will probably do that every once in a while.
He tickles me, man. He does. He really does. Hip hop community, Big Just the Real has been tickling me for years, man. And you guys really know. Hip hop heads know. When it comes to hip hop, right? When you really know, we can go back to the days of Busy Bee, we can go back to the days of Kool Moe Dee, right? We can go back to the days of Curtis Blow, right? Sugar Hill Gang, the inception and origin of hip hop. Then came along No Reindeers. There came some guy named William Griffin, I think, but I know they call him Rakim, right? And he earned his bones. He's a highly decorated. He has hardware, as we call it in the streets. He has championships. He has platinum.
What championships he got?
He has a platinum record with 18th Letter. Hip Hop Junkies, go do your research. Do the knowledge on 18th Letter.
He went platinum on his first album.
Hello? He's a platinum artist. He has hardware.
He has hardware.
He's like a LeBron James or something.
Music, though, son. Music. Why he's not... This the same shit Daddy O was saying. And he shitted on Rakim, too. With the shit. I'm not shitting on Rakim, but he actually just called him out. the nigga is not making no fucking relevant shit to me right now. Nothing. The beat selections be garbage, all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. You know, not to offend you, God. I'm see you, the God. You taught niggas to teach niggas. I don't know what you do, but right now, musically, I'm not feeling it.
Wow.
And I would rather listen to, you know,
Slim
Inspector
Thug. It sounded like
Gadget.
you were gonna say Slim Thug. Were you really gonna say Slim Thug? I think you were gonna say Slim Thug. Be real with the people. Listen, listen, Rakim.
Hell no, I
Yo,
won't say
oh,
Slim Thug.
it's yeah, yeah.
Not that I don't like Slim Thug, because Slim Thug is cool too. You know what I'm saying? Slim Thug alright too. You know what I mean? I would probably
Hampton,
rather
you
listen
sit
to
here.
Slim
You're a
Thug than to
witness.
listen to
Hampton, you're
Rakim. You
being
know
a
what I'm
witness to
saying?
this, man.
Look at this everybody.
You know, I think you know what. I think we're gonna have to come back in part two, man, because I don't know if we're gonna fight or if the people are gonna kill someone out there. And we got listen. I don't know what's going on, man, and I don't want any riots to start. Please don't riot, people.
It's the
We're
truth.
African
It's the
Americans. We
mouth.
didn't build this place. The place landed on us. Y'all know what I mean. Go do your research. We didn't build the house. The house was here when we got here. In Columbus, yeah, we're like him. I went to St. Columba. Yeah. Hip hop. Thank you for supporting. Leave your comments. We'll be back. Just know as long as we're breathing to Abba, some call him Yahweh, it be the glory. We'll be back. All things hip hop.
All things hip hop. Here it comes.